Wow, what up, Tube? How y'all living? I hope everybody's day is going amazing, man. It's been a while since I've been in this spot. I've been here a hell of a lot. You just haven't seen me here, man. But, it feels really good to be back behind the camera, bro. I have been working, as I kind of updated y'all with on the last video. Go check it out. Not going to be long. Today, I kind of been at a crossroads, man. I talked about this in my video yesterday. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be right now through the things that are going on in my life, through the way that I'm learning things, through my absorption of everything that is around me, son. And I just don't want y'all to take those things for granted, bro. Right now in the gym, I'm listening to this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and it talk about that so got much. And I just listened to The Power of Now, bro. When I say The Power of Now, it's taught me so much. Like, one of my partners, and I know I'm bouncing around, but just stay with me. One of my partners that I work out with in the gym that became my partner from my cousin, right? He works out here with us. He, part of that team. And he was talking to me about how I communicate with people in the gym, and he said he wants to eventually get like that, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, The Power of Now couldn't have came at a better time for me, and it relates to how to win friends and influence people, obviously talking about people. And one thing in The Power of Now say, bro, it just speaks so much about literally right now, like right now, not 10 seconds from now, but right now. And every time I think about that, when I'm going up and talk to somebody in the gym, because I used to be a person that did not want to talk to nobody, the introverted thing, the to myself thing, the not talking thing. People still say I'm quiet, for real. But that whole thing was me. I lived in that, and I thought that was something that identified with me, and that was what I identified as, right? But what I realized is that it was honestly out of fear, bro. It was honestly out of fear. It was honestly out of fear of not saying the right thing, sounding crazy, sounding like I didn't know what I was talking about, not being enough to the person that I'm speaking to, the things that they may have going on in their life, comparing them to what I have going on in my life. I relate that to the guy T that I go to the gym with. I was telling him, bro, like, he was like, man, there's so much I want to do in life, so much I want to do. We had these conversations all the time, and I want to get him on this channel because dude is a genius. Like, he just don't know it. He just don't know it. Dude is crazy smart and know a whole bunch of stuff about stuff. But he's to a point, and I hope I'm not putting his business out there. He don't feel no way if he see this, but where he feel like where he is right now is not good enough compared to the people that he potentially can brush shoulders with and have conversations with in the gym, and why he don't want to do that. So we started talking about, what do you mean about now? As we talking about the power now and winning friends and influencing people. He like, bro, I feel like I'm not at the point of my life when right now. I say, stop, bro. You're not at the point of your life. You're talking about the future. You're talking about what you want to attain, bro. That's not now. A dude in the gym, shout out my dude, my dude, man, dude. I know I'm bouncing around, but stay with me. If you stand with me, you one of them. But he told me, and this a dude that I look to and I see, bro. He talked to any and everybody in the gym. Cool as a fan. I had lunch with this dude. He showed me some of his property and everything. I'm talking about really good dude, for real. He said, man, I talked to him about how you talk to everybody in the gym. And this is what I told T. He was like, and he made a joke out of it, but it resonated with me. He said, and we was actually talking about, like, specifically about women in the gym. Obviously, y'all know I got a little, you feel me? But it just was where the conversation was going. He was like, I was like, yeah, so many, he said, bro, so many of these women that I talk to in the gym, and this a disclaimer, because if my watching, I just want to say, he also said, hey, Q, if you was single, bro, I'll be putting you on all of these people. But he respect what I got going on. Got to put that in there in case you know who. But anyway, so he like, man, when I talk to specifically about a woman, but I took this advice for anything going on. He said, I feel like it's nothing that you can offer me besides what? Laying down with me. I don't care about what I have right now in my life, physically, financially, whatever. But I feel like there's nothing that you could do for me that I can't do for myself right now. There's nothing that you could do for me that I can't do for myself. So with that being said, there's no reason for me to feel like right now in this moment, there's more value that you can add right now that I can't. Exactly with what's going on right now in my life. It's no way I would ever feel like that. And if I walk up to you and I say, hey, how you doing? And you say, get the F out my face. Cool. There's nothing you can offer me that would have made me better or worse. We could have had a genuine conversation, but cool. I walk away and I talked to somebody else. So I told my dog T this, bro, like, listen, you talking about what you can't attain and what you don't have and what you trying to get, bro. Hey, listen, that don't matter, because I promise you, I'm not nowhere near where I'm gonna be. I guarantee you, not nowhere near where I'm gonna be in this life at all. And I'm telling him, like, bro, that don't matter. Like, what you, man, I be damned if I let you or myself allow ourselves to not have a conversation with somebody in this gym that we could potentially change the scope of our lives, the trajectory of our lives with, because we afraid to even say, what's up, bro, what you working on, because of what I heard you have, or how I see you come in the gym, or because I may not know nothing about what you have, but I know I don't have what I want to have, so I don't want to talk to nobody. I refuse to let that happen, because that's how these things happen in life, bro. I met my same dude, he told me about this guy in the gym, dude younger than me. He said, hey, you know, da-da-da? I'm like, yeah. He said, bro probably worth 20 million. He just said it out the blue. I'm like, no way, bro. No way, bro. I'm like, dead serious. And the funny part is for the first time, I had went speak to him earlier that week in the gym, and I've been seeing him in there. He just consistent. He come in there, he do his little thing. He don't talk to really too many people, but he just brought him up out the blue. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. For real? He like, yeah, like literally. Like that. And I say, man, he said, bro, I told another guy in the gym to, whenever I'm just call the guy Jim. Jim is worth 20 million. He younger than me. He like 23. He said, I told this guy Greg, let's just say Greg, and this the thing, man, dude, the guy that I'm talking about, he actually is the reason why Jim and his fiance or whatever they are now, girlfriend or dating now. He brought her to that gym because they used to work out at another gym, and they tried Crunch and they ended up liking it, and then those two met. Jim and his girl met. You know, man, dude and the girl had nothing going on. But so I say that to say, he said, when Jim told me about the business decision that he was about to make, I told Greg, another guy in the gym, that he needs to go have a conversation with him, because I feel like y'all two need to work together. But this is before Jim made a dollar. He said, dude didn't take my advice. Jim ended up, him and another guy in the gym ended up making the business worth millions. And he, for whatever reason, didn't want to have a conversation with him. I'm like, T, bro, if that's not no motivation, bro, I don't know what is. I'm not saying every conversation that you missing out on is a life-changing decision that you missing out on, but I guarantee that if you stick with this, if you continue to go to the gym and show your consistency, if you have conversations with people, I guarantee people are going to talk about you. This is completely off topic, but I swear if I'm lying, I'm dying. Dude, random man came up to me in the gym, and another man that I talk to all the time in the gym, cool as a fan. We have never talked anything about business or nothing like that we have going on, anything. This man, random man came, told me, let's say the dude's name is Bob. He said, hey, I just want to tell you, in the middle of a set, I just want to tell you, Bob always is bragging about you. Bob is not known to brag about anybody. If he's bragging about somebody, it's for a good reason. And that's all I want to tell you. And he went about his business. And that just made me feel so good, because it's like, if I would have never went out on my faith and had a conversation, and the demographic doesn't matter, but he's an older white guy. You feel me? He come in the gym. We have conversations about, I talk to him about my relationship. He talked to me about things that happen in his relationship, all of these things, bro. And he tells me what he expects, the conversations he has, how he has conversation, how he likes to live life. I ended up finding out through somebody else in the gym what he does, a little bit of it. You know, I don't like to pry about other people's business. This man come to the gym in a Prius. You would never know. Would never know. So I say that to say, because I walked out on my faith and had this conversation with this guy, it led to multiple conversations. Every day I go in the gym, if I see him, I'm going to go up to him and speak, even if I'm walking out. You know, good dude. Both him, the dude, man, dude, good people. So that might be my cue to end the video. I don't want to talk too long. But like I said, bro, man, hey, listen. walk out on that faith, have these conversations with these people, man. It's the point of life that I'm in, bro. I'm working as hard as I can. I'm being consistent with myself. This is the heaviest I've weighed. I weigh 164 right now, bro. When I first started working out in the gym, I was 135. I went to 150, got stuck at 150 for over a year. Years, probably 2 years. And I'm not bragging on nothing that I have going on in my life at all, but I'm just saying, bro, if you probably don't even know my name. You probably never even heard of me. You feel me? And I'm not saying you gonna hear me, I'm gonna be this, that, and the third. No, but I'm just saying that you don't know me from a can of paint, and I'm expressing things that are happening in my life and how I'm seeing them and how I'm reaping benefits of them, and I'm nobody special. And there's nothing that you need to do outside of right now. The reason I used to didn't want to talk to people is because I would think about, like I said, how they would feel, what they would think of me because of what I said. I may not say the right thing, but that's worrying about the future, even though it's right after a conversation. If I go up to you and say, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, man, I might not go tell dude that because he might think I'm crazy. You're thinking about the future, even though it's 10 seconds out. What's stopping you right now? What's stopping you right now? Nothing. The power of now, like right now, this instant is real. This video is at 11 minutes and 30 seconds. There's been 60 times 11 plus 35 now. Whatever that is, hundreds and hundreds of nows inside of this video. You dig what I'm saying? So that has allowed me to just take flight on a lot of stuff, bro. And that has allowed me to really like lock in and really fall in love and really, like I've explained to y'all, see the vision now more than I ever have, because it's like I want to do it, and I'm gonna do it, man. I'm just excited, but then so I just say that to each one of y'all to say, man, don't think that where you are now defines where you're gonna be, and don't think that what you got going on now is hindering you from any possibility that can happen, bro. Like I said, dude passed up on an opportunity that a dude made millions off of. You feel me? Because he didn't go have that conversation with this dude. You dig what I'm saying? And that dude made that in as much time as I've been out here, and I haven't seen that. So time is just something that we created. It doesn't really even exist. So yeah, man, that's all I got to say, bro. And I feel like that time thing is a big reason why I wasn't tripping about not going home, but my loved ones made me see it that way, man. And at the same time, that time isn't anything, money isn't either, bro. So I'm glad I made the decision, man. I'm gonna vlog my little trip home. We got a few little exciting things happening, man. So I know the entertaining videos usually be my ones that do a lot more numbers and a lot more people see than the videos of me just talking in front of the camera. But that don't really matter, man. I don't got nothing more than that to say, bro. Just like I say, I'm documenting the journey wherever it goes. This is through him. It was already done. This is the Most High just working through me and me trying to be the best. I'm not perfect, but I mess up all the time. But I'm trying to be more conscious and realign and keep grinding and remember who I am, while also taking heed to those that love me and care for me, and not trying to change myself, but understanding that there are wise people around me. There are people that know different niches of knowledge that I have yet to learn from, and these people are around me for a reason. You understand? So y'all don't be afraid to be yourself. It is okay to voice disagreements with something. I said this, bro, and I'm gonna leave off with this. I told somebody this. Somebody said, you don't like to be wrong. I say, nah, I don't mind being wrong. Just prove to me how I'm wrong. I'm gonna fight my point because it's how I'm seeing it. I'm gonna keep going back and forth with everything that you tell me until it get to a point where I'm like, okay, I get what you're saying. And I said this a while back, bro, and it's crazy. Once again, after each thing I say, it's like I go to the next step of that or the opposite opinion. And I'm like, Q, what if you just sit down and just listen? Just listen. You know how strongly you feel about something. You know can't nobody, throw you off of how you feel about shit, man. Take heed, listen. Remember who you are. Disagree when you need to. Voice how you feel about something. And move forward, man. I don't got nothing more than that to say. Remember now, bro. The power of now is huge, man. React now. Do something now, bro. Do something now, man. Go brush your teeth a second time right now. Do something that you ain't did before. I don't know. Send that text now. You feel what I'm saying? Call that person now. You finna go to the gym, go talk to that person now. Shorties. Go tell the person in your family that you ain't been wanting to tell something to, tell it to them now. Be honest, be open. Understand that it might be tough. But tough times is what builds character, man. You did? I don't got nothing more than that to say. Through him, you conquered. All through him, I promise you, it being already done. I'm out of here.
I went through hell and back and I came back a better me. Said this so many times, but I swear I finally see